Hi, my name is Hannah, and I wanted to share my experience working with Lim and his team. So, we've only been working with Lim for the last few months, but I brought him on because basically I've got a company that scaled very, very rapidly. And when a company scales really, really rapidly, sometimes the focus is on the expansion and it's not in making sure the back end isn't chaotic until we really reached a point where I was like, okay, we're losing money, we're losing peace, we're losing sleep, we're losing hours, we're losing all of these things from just not having a business that runs like a tight ship. And I spoke to Lim, I explained the situation, and him and his team took over in, I think, end of October or early November last year. And what was remarkable was that we barely did an onboarding, offboarding. It was kind of like he was thrown in the deep end and his team really, really leaned in, especially even using platforms that are notoriously hard that they've not used before, like Keep. They found a way, they made it happen. But what I'm super grateful about is having a team that I can say, this is what needs to be done, and they're not going to do the bare minimum. They're going to do the research, they're going to deliver on their deadlines, and they're going to go beyond what I asked for them. An example of this is that we've always had kind of opt-in pages that we've run in a certain way for years, right? And so the first time Lim and his team did that, they did an opt-in page the way that we'd always done it. However, the second time they learned the way that the team did it, they improved, optimized, and made the opt-in page better. Small things like that as a CEO make a huge difference, because if you are a CEO and you're watching this, you know that you're wearing many hats sometimes and you're doing a lot of things. And so when you've got team members that are self-resourced and accountable, it takes a load off your plate. So thank you, Lim, and all of your team. We are really grateful to have you, and I'm really excited to see how the business builds for the next year, because we've only just begun.